We have a scumbag seller of the week. And
if you didn't hear that, it's the scumbag seller of the week.
Good, that'll hit with the effects real nicely. Vintage Games 1986 is selling reproduction carts on eBay, which is a big no-no, fella. Big no-no.
It's against eBay's terms of services to sell counterfeit items.
And let's look at this. So basically, it says Bonk's Adventure Nintendo Entertainment System 1994, $91, 14 bids.
With almost 4 days left.
It doesn't say anything in the title. Now, obviously, I don't think he can say anything in the title, otherwise it's going to get pulled down.
Yeah, I think if you put repro or counterfeit or illegal,
yeah,
or bullshit in the title, that it probably would be auto-flagged by eBay. So he's got, okay, let's go over what he has. Bonk's Adventure NES, DuckTales 2, Bomberman 64-second attack, Snow Brothers, Earthbound, Mega Man 7 for Super Nintendo, Dinosaur Peak, you gotta have a Dinosaur Peak, and a second Bomberman 64-second attack. Because, hey, a lot of people have 2 of them laying around.
Yeah. One
of the hardest to find N64 games. So, like Ian said, it's not in the title that it's a repro. You gotta scroll past all the detailed item info, product information, then it says reproduction cartridge. Please note the above disclaimer. I am selling a reproduction cartridge of Bonk's Adventure. The game works perfectly just like the original game would. This is not a cheap China reproduction cart. I soldered the PCB board myself and burdened the EEPROM to be this exact game. The label is a high-quality reproduction label. Why would you want a reproduction game? This game is very, very expensive. Most people will never see it in their collection. A reproduction cartridge is the next best thing to owning the original game without spending a fortune of money in doing so. Here's the problem. Most of the people bidding on this aren't scrolling down to see that it's a reproduction.
Well, arguably they should.
Of course they should.
They should be. And I mean, I had a recent issue where I bid on something and won it, and it came to me in a condition that I wasn't expecting because I stupidly did not read the actual product description.
Sure.
And to eBay is not doing anyone any favors. I've hated this forever by putting all of this bullshit right above
the product information.
Yeah, right above. You know, so that you have to really scroll down to get to this shit. However, my bigger issue with this is it's a reproduction cartridge, and it's all fine and dandy to tell you that right here, but I looked at the label, and the label doesn't say reproduction label on it anyways. It's not even like one of the ones like we talked about months ago with the DuckTales where it says reproduction label, or it has like funny call numbers, or you know, the little numbers. It's a straight up bootleg label.
So this guy's trying to game the system, and he's doing it because people are already bidding these up. The fucking Snow Brothers repo was at 140, 150 with almost 4 days left.
So what do you think's happening? Do you think people are using auto bidders and they're just searching for a title?
I think they're just searching for it, and they're looking. Oh, they're looking at it, and they're not being discerning. The label. You look at the label, and if you do the close up, it looks shady. But I think people are making the assumption that, hey, there's not supposed to be counterfeit games on eBay.
Right.
They're not supposed to be listed. They're supposed to be down. This is on eBay as well as this asshole.
This isn't AliExpress.
Yeah, he's using it as his AliExpress basically. So. This is where you get back to people saying, you know, repro labels don't hurt anyone. You can say buyer beware. Yeah, all that. But this shit, we shouldn't have to say this shit to begin with.
And you say it, but then it's like, again, this is not an original game. However, it is the same exact game program on the chip. The game offers the same play-ability
then put a fucking
as the original.
Then do a different label.
But no, he prides himself on this. It offers the same playability as the original and looks exactly like the original.
It's counterfeit.
This is a reproduction cartridge is how he ends it. He's talking out of 2 sides of his fucking mouth.
All right, so Vintage Games, 1986. You're going to fool someone for a little bit, but they're going to get the game. They're going to file, hopefully, a complaint with PayPal and or eBay and have your account taken down, and you'll be out of the cartridge, and the people hopefully get their money back that you happened to trick.
And you'll be stuck with a pile of bullshit that you'll then probably try to poison the fucking well with, which is exactly why no one should collect for the NES ever again.
And then Ian will have to deal with a guy trying to pawn it off in a stack of 30 games.
Yeah, I'll be like, can I open this with a screwdriver? And he'll fucking flip out and, you know, accuse me of, you know, calling him a liar, and then I'll open it.
What do you say? I would have told you they were repros.
I'll be like,
come on, dude.
These soldered wires sure don't look proper.